In this video, we're going to be talking about Billie Eilish's album, Happier Than Ever. Coming up. Hey, I'm Relia, this is Relia and the Music, and on this channel we do album reactions, song reactions, and so much more music-related things. If you love music as much as I do, and I love music a lot, then please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. Now, I usually do album reactions, but I didn't have time to do an album reaction to this album. So I listened to Happier Than Ever actually last night of the time of me recording. I'm gonna be honest, the album wasn't really my taste, with a few exceptions, but a lot of it I'm just like, okay, this is very different than what I'm used to, which different can be good, but just the music or the sound that I heard just wasn't the sound that I just am used to hearing in general, not by Billie and like herself, but just me not listening to that type of music, or just like the sound was just off that I'm just not used to. So I'm gonna go really just down the list of like talk about each song, my opinion about each song, my thought process of what I went through last night. I only heard the album once, so even if I'm making this review now, that doesn't mean that these are my true feelings forever. So it's probably gonna change the more I listen to it, because I will listen to it again. And before I continue and everything, this is not 100% not to bash Billie Eilish at all. This is just my opinion of what I think about for Happier Than Ever. Getting Older wasn't bad. The lyrical content was really interesting and I really liked it. I liked the melody, but it's just not a song that I would go to just jam out to or just to listen to all the time. I would definitely listen to it when I'm listening to the album so I can get the full picture. But just Getting Older is just not a song that I'm like, because it doesn't have like a chorus that I can like bounce to, dance to, sing to, you know? So that's just, I'm like, okay, I'll listen to this. I like it. It's enjoyable and lyrical content really good. So I was like, okay, it's a pretty decent song, pretty good, but just not something I would listen to and go out of my way to listen to all the time. This song kind of threw me off in the beginning, but I was kind of bouncing to it too, because I didn't change my number. I actually put a heart next to that song. I really like it. It's like very just like this, and I'm just like, oh, this is so good. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun song. And the lyrics is very interesting. I was like, ooh, this is good. I really liked it. And her voice is amazing. I had mixed feelings about Billie Bossa Nova. The feeling wasn't because of just the song itself. It's just was very simple, which I love simple songs. Like Billie pulls off simple songs very, very well. But I was like, I don't know. If I wanted more, if that makes sense, I wanted more. But the beat and then the smoothness to it sounded really nice, and her voice sounded really good. But I'm just like was looking for more that it didn't give. I'm still okay with it. I'm still fine of what it gave, but it just didn't give what I wanted. Like I was waiting for like something, maybe something in the instrumentals, maybe something in the way she sung. I don't know what I was really looking for, but I was just like, it was very safe. Like they're safe and then they're simple, because simple, if you do it correctly, can hit correctly. And it was very safe in between safe and simple, because I do like the song and I would like go out of my way to listen to the song. But I don't know, I was looking for something and it didn't give it, which I'm like, okay, I like it. It's good. It's just not something I would like, oh yeah, that's my favorite one. We already knew this song. It was one of her singles. I vibe to it. It's really good. I really do like her singles, honestly. The past few singles, except for like maybe one or two, maybe just one. Other than one of her singles, I'm a fan of the rest. But yeah, My Future, really good. I just like how the slow vibes to it, the nice vibes to it, and how she sings in it. My Future's really good. Kind of have it playing in the background in my ear too. And this song really does give off simple but not safe. I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't a fan of it. It's probably most likely the repetitiveness of it, and I just couldn't find the flow of like it flowing from like verse 1 to the chorus. Like the flow just didn't connect with me. It just wasn't something that I would gravitate towards. I feel like a couple of my other like friends would like this song, but personally me, it's just not a song that I would gravitate to the most. I'm gonna 100% listen to it again and try to like see if my opinion changes, if it just needs more time, or if it's just that. But based on my first initial listen from last night, it just didn't connect with me. Okay, so in the beginning, I really liked it. Her voice sounded so pretty, so angel-like, and I really liked it, especially with the harmonies and all of that. It sounded really, really good with her voice. So I'm like, yeah, go Billie, that was nice. I'm like, okay, so it's gonna do a switch, and it did do a switch, and I really liked the switch. It was pretty decent. Didn't like how short it was. I wish it was longer, but I can tell that it was like some sort of like interlude or something to kind of like bring the like album, like continue the album or switch, like have like some sort of switch in the album. I feel like that's what GOLDWING was supposed to bring. Yeah, my favorite single is Lost Cause, and I really like it. I like the music video, very fun. She's like living life with her friends and everything. I love that. Lost Cause lyrical content, ooh, it hits. It really does. I was just vibing a bit, just like, it was so good. I loved it. Stop acting like you're better. Stop acting like you know what you're doing when you have no clue what you're doing. I'm like living life. I'm more successful than you. Do something, you know? That's exactly what that song gave, and I love it. The rest of the songs, there was like, I like it, but this one's like, I really do like this one. This one's really nice. I think it's just because of how slow it was and how like nice it was with her voice. The lyrics really hit with me, it really resonated with me. The whole content of the song, just how she sung, her voice, the beat that just like flowed together with her, and it sounded really good. And like I said, I listened to this like nighttime vibes was this song. So Halley's Comet gives me so much nighttime vibes, and then the little switch at the end was like kind of cute too. So we all know, if you follow Billie, we all know that Not My Responsibility. That was the speech that she did about people in the media, people not even in the media, just people in general, just like judging her, judging people, judging girls, all about like them, and just judging her by how she looks, how she sounds. But I'm really glad that she put this in the album, because I heard it when she did the video version with the visuals. I heard it and I was like, yeah, this is really good. With this song, it's another one where I'm like, okay. It's like very, like I said, repetitive. The beat's nice. I like the boop 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 thing. Like that was really cool. But lyrically, it just, I'm like, okay, it's very repetitive. I really, really like this song. I think it's because of the melody. I really like the song lyrically, and I just like how she sounds in it. My favorite single is Lost Cause. My favorite song that I haven't heard before is Everybody Dies. It's like her voice really stood out in this one, and I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh. Personally, with Your Power, I didn't listen to it that often. The guitar sounds really nice. Her voice sounds really good. Lyrical content is really nice. I do like it. Everything kind of flows together. With this one, this is the only single that I'm like, it's not my favorite. I really like the do 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 do. It sounds really cool with the pop sounds. It sounds good. But I don't know. I'm just not connecting with it. I'm not feeling it 100%. I feel like as I listen to the song more, it will grow on me. I didn't listen to it too often. I really just heard it on the radio, which it did come on a lot, and I vibed to it. The beat sounds really nice, and then her vocals kind of just like fits well with the beat. And like I said, she can do a lot with her voice. She can do like the small bits, she can do the high bits, but it's kind of like just like this, and I like how she just like, it doesn't, you know, she doesn't need to go crazy high and she doesn't need to go crazy low. I did really like Happier Than Ever. When I first heard Happier Than Ever last night, I really liked it. It was really good. I didn't think at first with the big switch at the end, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I'm like, uh-oh, this is giving me Good For You. But it gave that vibe, but I really like how Billie did it. Nighttime vibes with this song is good too, even if the switch. I enjoy Male Fantasy because of how she sounds. I'm like, this is a very different, higher version of Billie, like just how like she's singing like in her head voice. It's very different and I like that sound. Lyrically, I really liked it. I really resonated with it as well. And I really like that Male Fantasy was the last song on the album. As a whole, it's not my favorite album of Billie. I definitely 100% like When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go a lot better. But I feel like she's more toned into her sound. But I feel like she's really like toning in, discovering what she wants her sound to sound like. And I really like that. Even if it's not completely what I like to listen to, I'd rather have someone just like knowing what they want, you know what I mean? I like the first album a lot better because I loved almost every single one of her songs. Actually, I did like every single one of her songs in that one. With this album, I don't think it's bad because I do enjoy a lot of songs. It's just not, like I said, some of the songs and some of the sounds just wasn't personally my thing. I'm really happy for Billie Eilish. She's doing her thing. And like I said, this is completely my opinion. I'm not bashing this album because I've said a lot of good things. Even though I did say things that you might not have like agreed with, I've said a lot of good things that I personally believe in when it comes to this album. If you do enjoy me just talking about albums rather than reacting to them, or maybe both, I can get back into that. If you enjoy it, then let me know in the comments. Like the video if you haven't liked it already. But the first video on the channel that I left is a Billie Eilish When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go reaction. So if you want to see that, then stay till the end because there will be a card. Now, my name is Relia, and this is Relia and the Music. Subscribe to the channel. Bye.